Hi Collective, welcome to the channel. I'm Crystal, Divine Psychic Medium, delivering messages to you from the higher realms. Welcome in everyone. Okay, so we're tapping into the energies of the full moon for December. Yes, this is a very powerful moon. Okay, because it's going in alignment with the 1212 portal. Okay, it's been open since about the 2nd of December and it will be through the 21st. So this strong energy is definitely bringing things in. Sacred reverence. We also have Mercury retrograde ending on the 15th. So it's going to be beautiful. But remember, there is a post-shadow period. So, you know, we still feel effects for about 2 weeks after. But it's like a mindset too when you tell yourself like, okay, I'm not going to be running into as many mishaps. Then you don't. It's one of those things like I heard somebody say, if you literally say Mercury retrograde does not affect me, like it won't. Well, it still is, but you're not going to be as aware. Okay. But anyways, that's beautiful. Okay, so bearing fruit. You know, I don't know why I'm feeling to talk about Mercury. I guess I wanted to say too, it's like it's more things are starting to phase out too, so you don't have more of those pop-up like people and things like that. As it's starting to fizzle out, but the mishaps in communication and barriers I've noticed are still there. I don't know. I thought I'd show that. It's cute. Okay, so bearing fruit came out predominantly in the Oracle of the Sevens. I was doing this reading last night too about sevens. Like everything was coming out in sevens, and before I knew it, like I was guided into pulling from the Oracle of the Sevens, which I haven't in a while. And I don't know, but then I didn't share it. Okay, because I don't feel it's significant for everyone. I don't know. Let's see that. Oracle of the Sevens. So anyway, I want to read that card. Cornucopia is coming out in the energy deck. Okay. This full moon is really closing out like all these karmic debt cycles that a lot of us were in. And I know that I don't want to get pulled down the timeline talking about the past, except just to say that like for a lot, like there was doors that were shut off to abundance. Look at that blossoming abundance and door to value. You see that the threes are standing out to me too. 31's been coming out a lot to me too. But that's the four. It's about structure, stability. I'm getting for some of you like you weren't able to build, because for some of you it was like you were going through something, like what you were building, what you're supposed to be doing, like it wasn't supposed to be built until this time, right? Temple path, because you weren't going to build where you weren't supposed to. For some of you, you had certain situations you were learning from, right? Man holding a coin in temple path, it's like there's a new, I'm getting a new love for some of you, like a higher love. This is definitely a time of sacred unions coming together and spiritual love, especially if you've been in relationships where it's been on the physical. Okay. But like I said, I don't want to go down these pathways, right? Because people hear like karmic relationships and stuff and they automatically, you know, think that they're like, yeah, they're probably painful and things like that, because we learn the strongest lessons, you know, through heartbreak and stuff. But you know, we want to release those with love and be grateful and thankful for it having those. Okay, so let's look at the bearing fruit, number 12 here. Birthing. The results of hard work and idea are constant thought manifesting into form. The relationship between the external world and the internal world of feelings and belief. Wow. So for those of you that have been dreaming stuff up, feeling stuff, you know, wanting to create, and you've been holding on to those things, this is what's coming about. And what's beautiful is because we're in this manifesting time, start thinking about it if you have not. If you came across this now, you're like, I've been so focused on the past and the physical and the cycles that are closing out. This is where you can change it. And you can start focusing on what it is you truly want to create. You know, your passions, your dreams, your desires, and you're able to bring them into form. Wow. Everything is intrinsically connected. Magic flows through you from the unseen world into the world that you perceive. Moving from the realm of non-ordinary reality to ordinary reality, you birth ideas and thoughts into form and bring in the most cherished desires to fruition. Not all ideas will bear sweet fruit. Sometimes you will reap a sour or bitter harvest based on your sense of your personal narrative and your assumptions about others. You are in a powerful and fertile season of your life when you are particularly good at making things happen with very little effort. Pay close attention to what you are manifesting now. From your career to your personal relationships, your influence is strong at this time. If you don't like what your life is yielding, prune the proverbial tree and get into alignment with which genuinely lights you up. Remember, you birth into the world that which you pay most attention to and constantly hold within as your truth. Be clear about what you intend. Can you make this commitment? Whoa. So it's all about, like, I just heard thought transfer. I don't know why I heard that, but I did. Okay. But yeah, you're thinking about things, you're turning your energies out. Things have been getting very, very intense, right? And I've been saying, like, the darkness and these cycles, like, they're getting very, very loud. And what's interesting is, like, lately I've been hearing this saying go around, the devil's voice is a whisper, or the devil's voice is quiet. I don't know why, because it's loud to me. It's very loud. I guess, I don't know. Don't get tricked. I don't know. It's very loud to me. It's been getting very loud. So, I don't know. To each his own, I heard. I don't know what I'm feeling. Oh my gosh, things are just getting in my way. I guess they were like, no. I grabbed the stack. I was going to put it back. Did you hear them? They just hit the lamp. They're like, no. No, okay. I guess we're just rolling into Starseeds. I was thinking I wanted to get some more Ascension cards, but... Okay, the Lyrans have something to say. Alright. The Lyrans got to say. Resources and the merge. Wow. Now, I don't read these as reversals, right? But it is upside down. So maybe for some of you that's significant. Like maybe your resources were depleted for some reason for me to see it that way. But where's my camera? I keep moving it around. Abundance is here, prosperity and gifts, but look at this, the merge. In the depths rest the treasures. You just have to go looking for them and they're there. Okay, something's been distracting you from them. It's like, especially if a lot's going on in the physical realm, that loud that's going on, right? It's keeping you, I'm always like smoke and mirrors. Like when all of this is being projected, right? Why? You know, I don't want to look over here then. What's over here? Smoke and mirrors, right? Just like with all the stuff, the energy harvesting and stuff that they do. There's always like big reveals and stuff, right? Just like that fight. Don't even get me started on the fight on Netflix that night. I was literally like, y'all ever be careful what could be going through the frequencies too, along with them energy harvesting. Okay, anyway. The merge. I feel like we need to look at what is going on here. I don't know, I'm feeling mixed up. Cellular upgrade. Listen, step back, and learn from your surroundings. Literally, some of you, like, this is going to be what's going to be happening to you. Like, literally. You're just going to get grabbed. You're going to get the download. You're going to realize, and then you're going to see something. And that's part of what this full moon is doing. Oh, my gosh, another sexual card. I've been getting these out in all my decks like this. Sexuality, like, express yourself. Sexual liberation is here. Romance, but see, it's the union card. Like for some of you, like this is a very, very creative time, so you need to be creating, right? Like this is a very, very abundant time where like you need to be creating, and that's what I think the main message is coming out is this loudness, all this distraction is trying to stop you from creating. Okay, it's like getting in the way. I see this is a very lucky time. 43 is a 7. I feel like I want to read the message behind that card. Especially around portal times, I get all over the place sometimes, right? Because there's a lot that I'm doing. Okay. That's more than just here on the physical. Like, okay, I don't put that out there. The merge. We present to you a powerful activation on the power of merging the various polarities within yourself and the world. So, in order to foster a transformation, firstly, to begin, we share the third dimensional reality is fragmented by the way of design. What this means is that the dimension is naturally split and divided everywhere, where different polarities and opposites spread across your earth game to reveal alternate aspects of yourself. This fragmentation not only occurs when the reality is around you, but also when your physical... You know what's weird too is I was walking back from the store with my kids and I noticed the clouds. It was literally like it was broken from the top all the way down, and it was like dark clouds and light clouds, and it was like directly above, you know, where we were walking back to where we we're staying. So I don't know, I just noticed that they were showing me that again as I was reading this. So it's interesting it says earth game in here. What this means is that the dimension is naturally split and divided everywhere, with different polarities and opposites that spread across your game to reveal alternate aspects of yourself. This fragmentation not only occurs in the reality around you, but also within your physical apparatus and your energetic blueprint. Within the energy body of the 3D level, you are split into masculine and feminine polarities. Your body is spread out: 2 lungs, 2 hands, 2 feet, 2 brain hemispheres. As you study your inner self and the reality around you, you will find the polarity pattern is found throughout the dimensions, from the north and south poles to night and day, cold and heat, etc. The gateway of empowerment is discovered for the Starseed, whom goes against the natural dimensional split, which are illusionary in nature, and begin to find commonality and unification in the opposite. This process to seek commonality breaks one free from any illusion of separation and opens into a higher level of consciousness to experience the field of unification. This process of merging begins by connecting with 2 opposite poles of your plane in any form, and some aspects of your life that is bringing a challenge. Though your inner awareness brings to the bridge these separate aspects of yourself through the seeking of commonality and seeing them as together rather than separate. Through this connection, you begin to deconstruct the 3rd dimensional field of separation and open yourself into the 5th field of dimension that is structured in connection and unity. To merge is to upgrade your dimensional frequency and transcend limitation by resisting any attempts of polarity divide, rather see yourself in all. This in turn translates to the human shifting out of ignorance and into the divine wisdom. The arrival of this card can indicate that weather might be causing adversity in your life right now. Indicate that whatever might be causing adversary in your life right now is actually a divine blessing in disguise, as it is seeking to offer wisdom. Break past the separation game of the 3rd dimensional consciousness and tap into the unified field of the 5th in order to advance your knowing and heal any forms of karma. If you are having issues from a relationship context, attempt to find the aspect of what you resist in this individual in yourself. Though these soul perspectives, you will determine that the human nature pulls forth what is a reflection of themselves into their lives. This moment is divine and is providing you access to wisdom. In the depths rest the treasures. Wow, that's what I mean. Like, it's a totally different game when you realize that everything is but a reflection of you, of your reality, right? You know, why are you experiencing that? And then, yeah, you you learn how to, okay, I'm not going to get into this one. I feel like I try sometimes, and then when I can't even focus, because I'm also, like, helping pull through this energy, right, into, especially with the portal energy is very strong, right? Okay. See, this is like me, right, being like a gatekeeper. Guarding the gate, right? Bringing these energies through, right? That's why I used to have to isolate in these very strong portal times, right? I still do. Is probably why I'm being isolated at the moment. Anyway, next to the reading. So, where's the rest of the deck? Oh, let's look at the merge from the Lyrans. See, there's a 10, 38. Seeds planted. Anchor your star codes. The new time. Advancement, opportunities, leadership, self-talk. Positive self-talk. Wow. And I just put these two together again. So we're going to take a look at the cellular upgrade and the merge. We present to you a powerful activation on the power of merging the various polarities within yourself and the world around you in order to foster transformation. I just read this one. Right? Is that what I was reading? The merge? Or are they having me go back? What did we miss? You're overlooking something. You're missing something. You know, that's why retrograde can work in your favor too. So don't dismiss everything because they're bringing something back around. Okay? Cellular upgrade. As humans continue to explore the depths of their genetics and DNA strands, the story will soon begin to reveal in your awareness that you and your fellow species have been designed with galactic genetics. This information may shock many since there is so much false programming in your education system, but rests as a foundational truth of whom you truly are. In particular, your genetics are coded with a light frequency that begins to activate when the human vibrates at a specific frequency. The rapid vibration bursts through the trauma and the slave programming, allowing for the full potential of your DNA to be revealed that simultaneously unveils your greater star origins. You have now arrived at this junction, and with this opening arrives rivers of new information to reveal to whom you really are. You will soon discover that you are built of intergalactic DNA seeded through the star councils and sent into the Earth School to become the living embodiment of a race where multiple star races live together in co-creative harmony. This is why your Earth School is so intentionally diverse, especially from the human level, for your species was seeded with many galactic races to understand how different races can coexist together in harmony. This can serve for a bumpy ride, as many of you have experienced, but your potential from this journey is universal peace, ushering in a time of an intergalactic oneness throughout out of the universes. See, the information is there when you seek to find it. And that's what I mean, like, because of all of the false programming and everything, and it's like when you're ready to receive, when you're ready to understand the real interworkings of Earth and everything, when you're able to accept it, right? And the ones that are not, they're on the fear-based programming in the matrix. Like, some just cannot come out of it, and that's for them. And I think a lot of you are starting to realize that. Okay? All right, let me keep going. Through this, know that you're powerful. Your life truly is, dear one. Each interaction can have with you, another human can serve as your meeting another galactic species. These encounters upload information into the alive field for how specific races interact with one another and teach future intergalactic societies how to coexist. As the cosmos is never separate from Mother Earth, so too have you always been intergalactic in nature. Beginning to activate this universal awareness by finding common grounds with the individuals in your life rather than imposing your views on others. Make today one of the listening, sitting back and seeking to learn from the individuals in your surroundings. The openness takes us away from reaction and guides us into compassion, which is the greater unifier of all that is. Now there are times to defend your point of view strongly, and then there are times to listen. You will find great wisdom by sitting back and listening at this time. Allow the masters in disguise to speak, for they are everywhere. So higher awareness is associated with this card. Compassion, finding common ground, right? All right, so anyway, this is such a beautiful time because many are starting to get these downloads, these activations, right? They're waking up as the rise of the vibrational frequency of Mother Gaia. As Mother Gaia's vibrational frequency is rising, it's activating more of these things, these more downloads, right, are coming through. This is very beautiful, right? But yeah, it's basically undoing all of the old teaching, like, okay, I don't know how far. Anyway, I'm going to leave this one here. I'm going to keep these ones short, but I'm going to get into doing some more Starseed readings, pull some more cards from Oracle of the Sevens, some more Starseed cards. So feel free to take a look at whatever you feel guided to. Bye, guys.